Good morning from Asheville, North Carolina. It's Ryan, and on today's adventure, I'm on a hunt for some really great donuts, and I think I found what could be the best donut place in Asheville, North Carolina. We have a great little local place in Gatlinburg called the Donut Fryer, and I'm curious to see what this place is like compared to the Donut Fryer. I did look on the map, and we're actually surrounded by Krispy Kreme donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, a number of big chains. But this is a local place that only makes 4 different types of donuts, but they might do them very, very well from what I can tell. 3 of the donuts they always have, and they always change out the 4th donut every week. And this week they have one that Brie was eyeing, as her family is from Louisiana. They have a beignet donut we're gonna try out here as a special for the week. Hole Doughnuts is located right here if you wanna put it in the GPS. It wasn't hard to find, and it's only 12 minutes from the Biltmore house. So I'm gonna go inside and talk to one of the owners, take a look at what's on the menu and what makes Hole Doughnuts unique. So let's go inside and check out this place in Asheville, North Carolina. The line is at the door. Let's see if we can make it inside here. We got lots of people in line. I'm gonna hop in line and talk to the owner and put in our order for donuts. So tell me real quick about Hole Doughnuts. What makes it unique here in Asheville?
Well, the thing is, they're all made to order donuts. So when you come, your donuts are not made until you actually verbally order them from us. So sometimes there'll be a line out the door, 20 minutes. We can drop 36 is the most we can drop at once. It usually takes about 7-8 minutes. Just have an internal clock that we know when to flip them. We bring them out so they're all the same base donut, yeast donut, and then we bring them out onto the glazer. Today, like we have the vanilla has glaze on it, obviously toasted almond sesame has glaze, cinnamon sugars are rubbed, and cocoa beignets are rubbed. But that's the thing, they're all made to order. So they're gonna come hot off the press. It's a game changer.
Now I saw you can order online, is that correct?
Yes, especially have it for locals. So on the weekends it's so busy, they can place their order, walk in, pick it up, and get to sit down without having to wait in line.
Tell me about your hours.
8 to 1. We just started reopening on Mondays. Holly and Ryan, the couple that owns it for the past 10 years, and then they made me a co-owner 2 years ago. It's the best job of my life. I'm so grateful. It's like Cheers for donuts, because it's even tourists are like locals to us, because people come every 3 months. So that's the main thing we want to create here, is not just a transaction, but like a relationship with us. So. And
then tell us about the 3 donuts before we order here. There's 3 that you always have, and then you have a 4th one that changes every week?
Every week. So the vanilla glaze is classic, pure vanilla extract. People will say, oh, I'm getting the plain one. I'm like, no, it's the most exquisite, because vanilla extract costs so much. Toasted almond sesame is my favorite. I think it's the one that kind of put us out there, because it's got a pinch of salt on it and vanilla. Cinnamon sugar we have every day is a rub. And then, like I said, cocoa beignet today. It's cocoa powder with a pinch of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and powdered sugar, because our donuts kind of taste like beignets. But next week, on Wednesday, we will change the cocoa beignet out, and I think we're gonna have watermelon margarita. So it'll be watermelon and then tequila in the glaze.
They have a baker's dozen for $34.24, or you can get a baker's half dozen, which is 7 donuts, comes out to $17.66 after tax. You could also just get 1 donut for $3.10 after tax, and they do serve coffee. We got our baker's half dozen. We're gonna try one of these out outside and bring the rest home to everybody else. Classic vanilla glaze, cinnamon sugar. I think Micah wanted to try this. We've got these 2 beignets. We've got each of the 4 types of donuts they have right now. So I just dropped off my daughter for a lacrosse tournament. She's just warming up real quick. So while these are still warm, I figured I'd try a quick bite of each type and tell you which one I like the best. And then I'm gonna bring them home and let Brie and the other kids try them out. So Abby, who's about to play lacrosse, she tried a little bite of each one, and she said she really liked the beignet. Now that's a weekly special. Let's see what we think of these other 4. So, all right, let me try out with the standard glazed donut. These definitely are very soft and fluffy. Not bad, not bad. I can definitely taste the vanilla on this one. It's definitely freshly made. Let me try the cinnamon, which I typically am not a big cinnamon person. Brie loves cinnamon donuts. Figure out which one to take a bite out of here. So it is definitely loaded up with cinnamon. Let me try a bite of this one. That's a really good cinnamon donut. This is the specialty for this week. Every week they have something unique and different. So let's try this beignet. Really good. I almost feel like I got transported back to Cafe du Monde or Brie actually likes Morning Call better than Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans. So yeah, that's really good. Again, I know this is only a specialty, but if they have something in a given week that's a specialty that you want to try, I might want to give it a shot because that is a really good beignet, dirty beignet donut. Finally, let me try one of their regular toasted almond sesame cinnamon donuts. See how this thing tastes. Okay, this thing is really good. I thought it was going to be really hard and crunchy given that it has almonds on it, but it's actually a pretty soft donut. And I like the flavor, the mixture of the sesame, the almonds, the glaze that's on it. Hole doesn't have a lot of the fancy sprinkled cream-filled donuts. It's not a huge selection, but they always have 4 different donuts. If I had to pick what my favorite was, it would definitely be the beignet, but again, that's a specialty. So out of their 3 regular donuts, for me, the glaze is good. I think I like the cinnamon a little better than glaze, but this toasted almond sesame cinnamon donut was actually surprisingly my favorite among the 3. But let's box these up, and I'm gonna go catch Abby's first soccer game here at her tournament for the day before we head back home. So we'll see what Brie and the other kids think of these donuts, what their favorites are, and then we'll get on the road and head back home to the Smokies. All right, here we go. So we've made it back home, and Micah is happy to be a taste tester to figure out which one you like. So try this one right there. That's the beignet. Try a bite of the beignet first.
I think it kind of tastes like just a regular glazed donut to me, but I think it's good.
All right, I think you should try the vanilla glaze, this one right here. So vanilla glaze, pretty good.
Yeah, I think the beignet and the vanilla glaze, they kind of taste the same, so.
I'm gonna try the cinnamon sugar. Try this one right here.
That's my favorite so far.
It was pretty good. I said earlier that I'm not a big cinnamon sugar donut person, but I do like this cinnamon sugar donut. This is the one that you requested. It's the toasted almond sesame cinnamon donut right here.
I don't think I would get it again. I don't really like it.
Not your favorite?
No.
Surprisingly, it was one of my favorites, along with the cinnamon was really good. Micah's favorite is the cinnamon sugar. Brie and Hannah are gonna try some in a little bit, and I'll let you know what their favorite whole donut was. So it's the next day, and my wife Brie has been able to try all 4 donuts. Her favorite was the cinnamon sugar, which was also Micah's favorite. So if you are going to Hole Doughnuts in Asheville, definitely make sure you grab a cinnamon sugar donut. And I will tell you, 24 hours later, they are starting to get hard, but to me, that's actually a good thing. It's not loaded with preservatives. They're made fresh every day. So if you are headed to the Biltmore, again, this place is 12 minutes away. You might want to be able to eat them there on site or on your way to the Biltmore, or when you get to the Biltmore. I wouldn't pick these up thinking, oh, we'll have these 2 or 3 days down the road. These are best eaten the day of, the morning of, if you can. They are really great when they're fresh and hot. But we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever been to this donut shop in Asheville, North Carolina? And if we're going back to Asheville, North Carolina, which we plan to go do some more Biltmore stuff soon, where else should we go to eat? Let us know down in the comments. Maybe we'll try that place out as well. But thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.